This episode 116, the Terrence Henry Experience. I got a special guest in the building. This is somebody that that I've watched grow for a very long time. Not only that, I saw him develop something that became special. You know what I mean? Not only did I see it, he actually inspired me. You know, my little brother. You know, he has his brand, All Hustle No Luck, and he's been doing it for a very long time. And the one thing I want to say about him is that he had a vision, he had a plan, and he sought out it, and he knew exactly what he wanted. And he's here today, and I'm proud of him. And he got everything smashing right now. Bro, I'm proud of you. What's good with you, man?
Everything good, man.
How you been?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, that's for real, man.
That really mean a lot coming from a big brother.
Yeah, because you know, if I can, right? We talked before you went in, right? Before you went into jail. That's cool. That's how you say, right? And when you went in or whatever like that, you know, when you came out, you had to focus, right? Because everybody always say what they have in plan. But what made you become so determined to do it? Like, what was it for you to like? Because you moved fast with it. Like, you moved really fast.
I always felt like when me being away wasn't really me being away. Okay. I felt like even though I came home and it felt like I moved fast, everything was already put in place for me to get stuff done. So it might have been fast to people that seen me come home, but this was something that was being prepared for the whole 4 years I was in prison.
You was quiet about it.
Yeah, because every time I told somebody about it, they made a joke about it. I don't got time to be dealing with people that make something a joke about it that I'm trying to take serious. So I just stood down, and when I came home, everything was already in place for me to make it happen. And I looked at it like, do I want to work for a man for the rest of my life, or do I want a man to work for me? And that's how I just...
It was crazy because I remember, right, our other brother, Jamora, had got you a job at his joint, right? Was it?
He tried to get me a job, but I got a job. Yeah. Everything was really like for a front. So, you know, I came home with parole. They want you to get a job. Yeah. I didn't really know how to finesse parole yet, so I just did what they wanted me to do. I got a job. It wasn't for me to stay at the job. It really wasn't about the money or nothing. It was just to satisfy parole. So as I'm working parole, as I'm working this job, you see the people that own the business come in the job and walk around and just
telling you what to do.
It's just like, dang, they got all this money and they can just come in here. We working hard to make these people rich, and I just ain't feel that. So I can put this 8 hours that I'm working here into my own business. So that's what I took from that.
So how did you come out with the name All Hustle No Luck? What was it?
All Hustle No Luck. So when I was in jail, I always, not always, but I went to the box. This was my first time in the box. The box is, as said, is lockup. So it's like in jail.
Yeah. Damn.
So I think I got sentenced to 120 days, and we sit in a room all day. I had one book. So I'm reading this book. I'm learning about investing. I'm learning about real estate, and I'm learning about running a business. You know, you sitting in a room all day, and how we was living in the box, we covered the windows, so it's dark all day unless they got the lights on.
It's crazy.
So I'm sitting at the door just looking out. It's like you inside a cell, but when you look out, it's just like a big ass like rec yard. Like it's not a yard, but it's an inside. Like it's a cage at the bottom, and people be in the cage. So like they'll let us out, but it'd be for like 30 minutes, probably an hour, once a week or something. So I'm just looking out.
So like walk around and all like that. Or
they how they do is. They cuff us up. We walk down. That one cop open up a gate. We go down the steps. Another cop open up a gate. We go down the steps. Another cop open up a gate. Then they lock us inside a big ass gate, like a big ass cage, like a dog cage, but it's big as hell. And then we put our arms through, unlock our cuffs, and then like we chill inside the cage. So it was somebody else's wreck. So I'm looking out at motherfuckers at the wreck. So I'm just. Mind you, my bunkie name at the time was Khalif, so we had the same name. He from Trenton. So I'm like, damn, man, this shit ass. Like, I'm always, like, I got bad luck. He Muslim. So he like, bro, we don't even believe in luck. Like, you don't even gotta say that in this room. At the time, I'm thinking he trying to play me, because, Like, what you mean? I don't gotta say this in this room. Like, who you talking to? But I took it like you right. You know what I mean? It ain't like everything happened for a reason. So in the midst of that, I get back in to read my book. Mind you, it's a book I read 1,000,000 times. I mean,
What's the name of the book?
You know, Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yo, yeah.
But you know, everybody read the original Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah, I read that.
It's a quadrant book.
The Cash Flow Quadrant?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah,
that's the one you read. I read
that.
that. I read a little bit of it.
It's like I like how I break down all the sides and everything, so you really get to choose what you really want to, what side you want to be. But mind you, I'm in this room all day. I read this book probably like 5 times already, so I just go sit down. I'm like, damn, what I really want to do when I go home? Do I want to sell drugs again? Do I want to I really ain't figure out what I really wanted to do. Selling clothes was always on my mind. I was telling people about it, but it wasn't something I'm like, I would go full throttle home and sell clothes. I didn't have a name at the time or nothing. So I was just like, damn, all hustle. I'm going to go home and hustle. I'm going to go home and hustle. Then I'm like, damn, I can name a clothing line, like all hustle. No, first it was 1008 Club. 1008 Club.
That's what it was at first?
1008 Club, mind you. It was based off selling drugs. 1,008 grams is a brick. So I'm like, man, that's corny. Like, I'm trying to connect something that I'm trying to do legit to drugs. So I'm just started thinking, damn, all hustle. So I'm like, damn, all hustle, no luck. I'm like, that's what I'm going to do. All hustle, no luck. I'm going to stand on that. And I'm going to come home and I'm going to make that a clothing line. So I wrote it down in my book. I still got the book to this day. I got the 1008 Club written down in there. I got all the plans written down in there. I got everything from that book that I wanted to remember written down in this notebook. Like, it was to the point where I was in NSA writing down a dictionary just because I was bored. So that's all in my notebook, and it's still at my mom's house to this day. So it became all hustle, no luck, and I told my man about it. Yo, I'm gonna go home and start a clothing line. When I came into the Happy House, my man, he had a clothing line. And I'm like, yo, bro, do this, do that. But that's me trying to get somebody else to do something with their own shit.
Right.
He comes back to jail. So now we back in the same, like, tier, everything. Like, we on the same tier. I tell him, like, yo, bro, let me take over your clothing line. I'm about to go home. Like, I'm gonna make sure that joint's straight. You come home, we gonna be good.
Yeah.
He like, nah, bro, I can't do that. Like, I'm gonna come home, like, I'm gonna do my own thing with that joint. So I'm like, all right, say no more. And I came home, I just did my thing, and it just started going up. But I ain't even really take it serious when I first came home. You know, like, I dropped hoodies. You remember them hoodies I dropped?
I remember them hoodies.
I dropped them hoodies because I was like, I got my first check. I asked somebody that was already making clothes how much it costs to, like, get shit made. My man, he pointed me in the direction to get some hoodies. I get shit printed up, and I just took pictures of them, told people, like, yeah, I got a clothing line. I ain't even have an LLC yet, so I just did that. And when I seen, like, how people around me reacted to, like, what I was doing, I'm like, damn, let me see how I can, like, really take this serious and really, like, go up with this joint. So I dropped shirts. They sold out ASAP. I only dropped 30 shirts, but they sold out ASAP. Now I got people that don't really know me just supporting. Now it's all like, yeah, you came home, you doing your thing, I supported. I ain't really want support. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted people to buy my clothes because it was nice, because they can feel happy when they get my clothes. It wasn't really about the support or how I went about things or anything like that. I wanted people to be like, yo, that's hot. I want that. I want to get dressed in that, because I always was like into fashion. So I'm like, how can I take it a step further? So I jumped on the website, started talking to a manufacturer, and I took a risk with like $1,200. I bought 120 sweatsuits, and they sold out instantly, like from a rip. And it was a regular logo, black and gray sweatsuits, and people just was feeling it. So my next biggest investment was $5,000. That's when I'm like, all right.
Was that the net that you made, like, from the profit from the $1,200?
Yeah, like, it was like, you know, I'm running around, I'm still doing my thing. So
right.
It's like, I was always good with managing my money. I ain't had no bills.
Keep that in the family. You know how to manage money.
I ain't have any bills. I'm living at my mom's house.
You live mommy house, yeah.
The only bill I got is a cell phone bill and a rental car bill. So it's like, it's not eating up my pockets or nothing. So I took I was always in the suicide flipping. I had $5,000. I'm like, yo, these joints gonna sell out ASAP. in the midst of that $5 grand coming out of my account, I was broke. You feel me? I had no money or nothing. I was broke. I was down to nothing. So once that shipment landed and I put them clothes out and showed everybody what was coming or what was available, I'm going to keep it 100. And that one day, I made $7,000. So it was like, all right, so if I can make this type of money on something legal, why not keep doing it?
Why not keep doing it?
So I'm like, all right, I'm on to something.
You know what's the part where you said though, like you took the risk. You had $1,200 and you took the risk, man. And you know what? If you ain't got faith, what do you got? You know what I mean? You got to bet it all on yourself, right?
Yeah, I feel like even to this day, man, I'm still taking risks on putting stuff out, seeing if people like it. It's all about what you believe in and how you going to attack your audience.
Yeah.
I had somebody come up to me yesterday, and I just like how they was hustling. They pulled up like, yo, I got pudding. Taste it. I know it's good. The confidence of you telling me you know this shit is good, I'm going to believe you. And I'm going to be like, all right, well, I'm going to hold you to it. And just because you came out here and you on your shit hustling like this, you want this for it? Well, I'm going to give you a tip. Because it take a lot of courage for a motherfucker to jump out and come up to people and tell them like, yo, this what I got. You can try it. This is how much it is. And like I feel like not everybody got that in them. That's really like something that a motherfucker really got to have in them to do. Right. Motherfuckers is like security. It's all about being secured and not taking any risk and just being content with what's going on around you or what's going on within you. Sometimes you got to step out of the box and really get that type of result in your life that you really want. So I just respect the motherfucker that's going to hustle every day.
But what would like? So when you got down to it, because I know you've been like I remember when you had everything all set up right, and then I remember it transitioned over to the store. Like the store just came out of nowhere because it's like damn, because like look, because I'm gonna be honest, right? It's a lot of people who got clothing lines, but bro, they don't have a store. You got a store. I understand people do wholesaling, they do the internet thing, but you got a store.
Some people tell me that the store wasn't the right thing to do.
The store is the right thing to do
because it needs a home.
And it's a landmark.
I can't have this LLC at a residential area.
Right.
So I feel like it got a home. So this is why I'm gonna keep it 100. The honest reason why I got the store. It wasn't because I wanted to sell clothes out of this store.
Okay.
I got the store. I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Okay.
I'm being young. Yeah. I just bought a car. I got a lot of money in the car, but I only had money on me because I was trying to buy a house. Okay. I got turned down.
Okay.
So I'm driving to my dad's house. I get pulled over. Okay. The cop that pulled me over came aggressive to me. Like, it was a traffic stop, but he came up to the door trying to unlock the door, open the door. So I just let him do his job, and I told him, yo, I got this amount of money in the back of the car. He like, all right. So I let him search the car. When I see that he trying to break stuff, I stop the search. Cool, stop the search. So when I did that, he called the DEA, told him the amount of money that I had in the car, and now when they take the money, they take the car. I got a business. This is where I'll be like, yo, you got to play chess out here. Because if I didn't have a business, if I didn't have nothing going on, and I'm running around doing this with this type of money in my car, I would have been chalked out. Black man just don't get his money back. Right. So I sued them for doing that. And in the midst of that, to make like the case more like strong and me more legit, I'm riding and I just see a store, like a building, it just say for rent, call this number. And I called the number, they ran my credit, I paid the money, and we got the store fixed up, and now I got a location for the store. So crazy. I feel like that came by accident. I ain't want to do the store. It's too much responsibility. Till this day, I got a lot going on. Like, it's a lot. Like, people don't understand that. Running the store, being there, trusting people with your money, trusting people around all your stuff is a lot. So I do it myself right now. But that's not the type of responsibility I really wanted yet, because I got a daughter coming, I got a lot of stuff. But in order to really make myself legit and really stay grounded and really get what I want back, I had to invest in the store, and the store was one of the best things I ever did. Honestly.
Yeah, man, give it up for yourself, man. The store, because it's like, to me, it's like I feel like everything. I think people be missing signs when shit supposed to be happening, right? Because you know when people talk, they bring back bad energy to themselves, right? They don't never see the inline part of the success that can come along with it. Like you said, you got a traffic stop, things was going bad. but it was a reason why you stopped. You saw the sign and you saw for rent and you called it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? People be missing stuff like that.
I know. Like I'm like, wow. And then mind you, it's a building that we was young. We was running around this building and we never seen it open before. Ever. Like the whole time I'm growing up around here, I come out here, this one building that never been open. So I'm like, damn, what's in there? Why is for rent? What's going on? And I find out it's just an empty space. And we gotta come together and put it together and fix it up.
You know what's good? So when I came to your store, man, when the first time I came to come check you out, I was just chilling there with you, and I was like super proud the fact that I just seen people just come in buying your stuff, man.
Yeah, that's the best
thing.
Yo,
that was crazy. It was, matter of fact, it was super busy. I don't know if it was when I was going to, was this when I was going to California, or I don't know what day it was, but I was in there just chilling. I'm just seeing people just come in and just buying stuff, man. I was like, wow, man, like you really did it, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe I did that. Like I can't believe that I can open a store, even if it's one person that come in every day. It's somebody, a new face.
Yeah.
I ask them all the time because my goal is to make you feel comfortable when you come here. Like we already know each other. Like if you come in here to buy the clothes, you obviously like know me from social media or just like seeing me around or something. So I like to be welcome. The main thing I want to focus on is like the smell of the store. You ever walking somewhere and you like, it smell good in here.
The new smell, like the new car smell, like the new store smell. Yeah.
So it's like the smell, like shit, it smell good as hell in here. Then it's like a comfortable setting, and it's like welcoming to the point where I want to like try this shirt on and see how it fit on me. Like one of my friends told me was, yo, like you really make people feel good. Like when they leave the store and they got your clothes on with that's a good feeling. Like that's really a good ass feeling. So she like, you really doing something that's amazing.
You do. You size them up because you'll say, nah, you need a large for that, not an extra large. You'll tell them like, nah, not that one. Like you'll tell them what it look, because not only do you, when you have these things in front, like the whole fashion of it all, because anybody can have clothes, but you want to make sure the clothes look right.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna let you come here and spend money on something that you look crazy in.
Yeah, because people, some places don't care. Like they just give it to you. Like, no, you need this because you know what size it is, and then the quality of the shirts is real good. So when you wash it, like one of your shirts I got or whatever, I threw it in the washing machine. It came out. The quality was good. It was the quality shirt, and I was like, okay, this is good right here. And a lot of people don't. Not saying that a lot of people, but some people that claim to be and not to discredit them, because everybody got to start from somewhere, right? But you can tell when you put certain things in the wash,
it's gonna come back tiny.
It's gonna come back tiny, or it's off. Like the shirt, it'll be smaller. It'll be
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean? It's just like, oh shit. But I get it. They got to start from somewhere though, man. But you really took that big chance. Get back to that. You really took that big chance, because that's the part where I wanted to touch on, because you really took the faith, man. A lot of people don't have faith in them. A lot of people don't bet on themselves, man. They just don't, bro. And the fact that you just took it, and now it's just every year I see you just progressing.
It's about
every year
accepting losses. Yo, man, you take a lot of losses. You start becoming numb to all losses. Like,
yo, tell me about it. I had a lot too.
I take a loss, and it don't even like feel crazy no more.
You don't care.
It's not embarrassing or nothing. Like I'll be like, all right, well, it is what it is. I step over it, and we're just gonna keep pushing.
Keep pushing. I had a lot of losses, man. You know, it's crazy you say losses. It's been plenty of times I was supposed to interview people, man. They never showed up. In the 19 years, I guess I've been doing this, just been in the game and just being around it, learning it, being a student, bro. It's been times I was supposed to have like interviews, and then people just don't show up or they don't care, and then you know what happens? They want to come back and do the interview. But at that time, it'd be too late, because where was you at when I asked you to? But it was it's me reaching out. You know what I mean? I reached out to you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If I reach out to you, you never know when I can pull you back up again, because I got the platform. But people don't think of it that way. But like you said, it's all the consistency and taking them chances, man. And it's like, it just happens that way.
The losses you learn from.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
So even though people turned you down, you're like, all right, well, when you come back around.
Yeah, it was like, you know what I mean? And you know, some people I would say that I interviewed, like in my past time, I gave them a second chance, depending on what it is, if the story legitimate or not. But this is the things that we do, because, you know, that consistency is crazy. You know?
Consistency, that's everything.
It's everything. It don't even, like you said, you don't even care how many, if one person could come into the store, that one person is a change. It's a game changer. Like if I get one listener a day to my podcast, that's a game changer.
Yeah.
Somebody looks at it.
Yeah, somebody look at it.
It's crazy.
Like, even like somebody like I used to be like hesitant with like always posting on social media, but a person told me like, "Yo, that's free commercials. Like you gotta keep throwing stuff up there. You gotta keep doing this. You gotta keep being consistent. It don't matter if people get tired of seeing it because somebody you don't know ain't see it yet. So it's not about people around here. You got an audience. There's a million people, a billion people in this world. So why are you gonna stop posting because this one area is getting tired of seeing it when you got not 49 other states that's probably still ain't see.
You got the whole world.
Yeah, the whole
you got the whole
world.
world. Yes, it said 7 billion people. Somebody got look. If it's 7 billion people, somebody got like it. Shit. Somebody got like. I was telling somebody not too long ago. I was like, listen, man, I don't care if I get like a nice group of people that like my. If I get a certain like group of people that's percentage for me in the 7 billion people, then I'm winning. You winning.
Winning,
You winning.
I understand that.
Yeah, it's like yo, it's like cool. Maybe I can't be like a, what's the boy name that does his podcast, man? Joe Rogan and all like that. I may not, but don't necessarily mean I may not be as close or not somewhat getting to him.
Doing your own lane, doing your own thing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Doing your own lane. I can't compare what I'm doing to anybody else.
Exactly.
Everybody started from the bottom and came to the top. So
this is what I wanted to ask you, bro. When are you gonna do some runway stuff? 'Cause I go to fashion shows all the time.
Yo, I've been feeling like for me to do like a runway situation, I really got to be organized. So I got to be locked in with runway models because I'm not about to come to a runway situation and pick my models. I want my clothes walked and worn how I want my clothes walked and worn. So everything got to be down to how I want it to be.
You know how many models is out here looking to wear some shit?
I know, but it's like
you should do it on your own. You should do. You know what you should do? I think you should do a fashion show on your own, right? Just do one. Just do one. Pick a venue, and just have it like a little showcase of your stuff. You know what I mean? To get it out there because that'll be dope. I think you should do that, bro. Like that's real shit.
I have to. I don't know, man. Yo, I be so busy.
I know, but it's listen.
Like yo, I need somebody to help. Like, all right, I had hella help.
Yeah.
My man, he booked. My other man, he booked.
Yeah.
Other man, he booked. These was 3 people that was really like
helping you out,
helping to the max. Like my man, he was my partner. Like we splitting everything. He come up with something, I come up with something. We put it together and we make magic.
Was that Sturdy?
Nah, that's my man Hook.
Okay.
He just going through something right now.
Okay.
Then my other man from Atlantic City.
Okay.
He got Atlantic City. He got Atlanta. His name Hunted. That was my man. He helping. He had a brand too. But Sturdy Hustlers. He really like full throttle with that store.
Okay.
Like we had a crazy team type but stuff type start going left. But I'm not gonna go left. I'm gonna still hold everything up because eventually everybody gonna come back and what, they gonna come back to nothing? Nah, they gonna come back to the same situation that they left or bigger situation. Because I ain't about to bend over because everybody else fell off. Nah, I'm gonna go even harder. It's like a lot. It's like a lot more stress. It's a lot more work. It's a lot more that's going on inside All Hustle No Luck Steady Hustlers. Because it's not just All Hustle No Luck. It's a whole story too.
Yeah, because you got like some other clothing, like you got some other fashion people in there that come in to do it, right?
And like I be trying to like even I'm tapping into like when it comes to Steady Hustlers, I feel like Steady Hustlers can relate to everybody. So like you, you've been doing this for 17 years?
19 years, man.
You label a Sturdy Hustler. You really label a Sturdy Hustler because you've been hustling, getting up every day. You've been chasing a dream. That's a Sturdy Hustler.
That's a Sturdy Hustler. That's true.
So it's like when it comes to Sturdy Hustlers, I open the platform. I roll out the red carpet. If you feel like you out here hustling, and I see you out here hustling, I can try to use what I got going on to help you. That's why now All Hustle No Luck, that's more the brand side. Like that's more the clothes, that's more the fashion. But it's the mother of Sturdy Hustlers.
I got you. Yeah, I always wanted to know what was that? Like, far as with it, like the All Hustle No Luck and the Sturdy Hustle, but now it all makes sense now.
Yeah, it's like it's the same thing, but Sturdy Hustlers more focuses on because I got crazy plans. Like I got plans of having this big crazy store, and to the point where it's like,
No, you going to have that store, man. I can't wait when they open.
yeah, that's what I'll be pushing for, like, oh, big shit. So I'll tell everybody that people be like, yo, why you don't make this? Why you don't do that? Why you don't do that? Why I got it? Why? All because you don't see me or hear me talking about it. Why you think I'm not doing it?
Yeah.
Mind your business.
Right? Because you got to keep your stuff, like, everything ain't for everybody, right? So I always feel like certain things, man, ain't for everybody to know.
Nah.
Because then it's like you telling your blessings. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's good to keep your blessings to yourself.
He said, don't tell secrets. Don't tell how you get your money.
Right.
And don't tell your business.
There you go.
So if you don't tell any of that and just pop out with success, there's nobody for you to really hate on you.
Mm-mm.
My man, he doing good in life. He like, yo, I don't buy jewelry. I don't buy jewelry because I don't want people knowing how good I'm doing. He said when people doing good, they buy jewelry. They show everybody they doing good. Like, I don't really care for that.
Because he know in his mind, like, he got it so that he can get it if he want it.
Yeah.
So he chilling.
I like that, though.
I like that, too.
I know I can get it while I get it, but
I like that,
don't
too.
care. Like, if I was to buy jewelry, I wouldn't wear it around like around here. I would go on vacation and buy jewelry.
True, yeah.
Because it's a lot of hate coming from.
Oh, man.
People hate. People make up stuff all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, I don't need that type of energy. That type of energy be draining. Nobody want to be around that.
It's like you having like a like, so say if like a fan, like, no, what's a front Wraith? Like a Wraith, right? There's no way in the world you gonna catch me in a Wraith head.
Nah.
You can't. Everybody know what the car look like.
Exactly.
You gonna ride around? Oh, we know who that is. That Lee.
Yeah.
Oh man, he got that Wraith, man.
Yeah, I'm not coming through this city. To mess my rims up on my Wraith.
Oh no, not
just
that.
for a bunch of people that's gonna hate me.
Your vacation home.
Yeah.
That's where your Wraith be at. In the garage, your vacation home. You know what I mean? I told myself the vacation home you could do all that, but when you at in a place like wherever you grind, that's where you work at.
It's like certain things is perfect for certain places.
There you go.
I ain't like
can't
you gotta protect your peace.
Yeah, you do, because a $500,000 car around here ain't gonna do it no good.
You're gonna bring so much hate. Man.
Oh man, you're gonna get hate. You're gonna get all types of things coming your way. They're gonna call you up. They're gonna be like, yeah, I know you got it.
That's the most annoyingest thing is hate. Hate.
You know what? It's part of the territory, bro. It's part of what it is. Like, you think you endure a little bit of hate now. Oh, wait till you get way to the top.
The thing is, I accept hate.
Yeah.
I accept it as something positive.
Yeah.
Because hate is motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you be like, yo, I don't like that shirt, it's motivating me.
Yeah. To recognize and say you don't hate it, you like something about it.
You mentioning it.
Yeah, you mentioned
You mentioned me. You mentioned me on a post. You recognizing me. So I feel like bad publicity is good to me.
Always.
Somebody else is seeing it. Somebody clicking that page to see what I got going on. And you might think it's corny, but now I got a new person that's on that page and they like, oh, well, you wrong. This hot. So keep hating. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep talking about me. Because that person that's sitting next to you is in their head like, damn, that boy a rock star. What you talking about?
What you talking
they just
about,
don't
right?
want to speak on it.
Yeah. These pants you got, like, what was it? Was it the green ones that you had? Like, it was the green ones.
The swishy Johns?
You gonna bring those back out?
I don't know.
I think you should.
I was gonna do the joints with the buttons on the side.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Bring them back.
Yeah. Bring them back out.
You know, I'll bring all the old stuff back, like in another city.
That's a good idea.
Like say I go to Philly, I'll bring all the old stuff back.
Yeah. When you get your store in Philly.
Yeah, it sound like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's always about franchising.
That's true. You know, when I wore the pants out there in Philly, you know, when I wore it back at the when Meek did his 10th anniversary concert, and I wore it to the concert, man, everybody was like, yo, where you get them pants from? And people just stopped me like, yo, I like your pants, man. Where you get them from? You know, because people in film really giving people compliments. So, you know what I mean? I was surprised at that, you know. So I told him, I gave him your Instagram, let him know, and everything. Every time I go out or somebody compliment me on the hat or whatever, I give him your Instagram, let him know where the store is at, all that.
I just went out and I seen a dude, older dude with my hat on.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's a hot hat.
Yo, how that? So let me ask you that, cause How does it feel like when you just out? You just be like, yo, man, like, yo, he really, yo, but they don't know who you is.
I'm gonna
but you
keep it 100.
Yeah.
Yo. All right, say like I go to like go enjoy myself, and people see me, and they feel like they gotta be like, yo, I gotta come to your store.
Yeah.
You don't gotta do that to me, bro. I'm out enjoying myself, just
Right,
like
yeah.
I'm not working right now.
Yeah,
like,
you chilling.
Yeah. Now, if I'm out just walking about or just at a stoplight and I see somebody walk past with my hoodie on, it's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. Like that's a great feeling. Like I had somebody hit me up. They was in Delaware. They like, dang, this boy got your hoodie on. Somebody was in Detroit. Like, yo, this person got this on.
It's crazy.
I'm like, oh, damn, this joint getting bigger. It's like, it's a great feeling.
And I told you about it. I would hit you up.
Yeah,
remember? And I'd be like, bro, I see people at the job wearing your stuff. Remember that? I'm like, it's crazy. Cause it's like, yo, man, it's like, it's good to see, you know, especially from somebody from your family that's like really doing something. Like, yo, man, like this is crazy. Like, it's a good feeling, man.
And
feeling.
That's a great feeling.
Yeah.
Like, motherfuckers that I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's not just support no more.
Yeah.
It's like they really want this stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, now I'm really doing something. But, you know, you stay humble. You guys stay humble. You stay down. Because in all reality, I'm doing good. People think I'm doing good. But I can do way better to myself. I'm hard on myself when it comes to that. I'm hard on myself when it comes to elevation. So even though I get congratulations like, yo, you doing this, you doing that, yo, you doing good, I accept it and I respect it.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Where we at right now? So we in July, right? So you be in July, or you pushing the fall clothes, or you making the fall clothes now?
Yeah, definitely. I'm done with summer clothes.
Yeah.
I got like one more shirt made, but I feel like this summer I needed to relax this summer. I put the clothes out and just let the clothes do what it do. But I'm back on my dog mode, fall and winter. Like I'm probably gonna be going to every event, trying to make sure I'm at every event, showing my face more, popping out more, doing like pop-up shops more.
Okay.
Because I got into a situation where I'm like, if the pop-up shop ain't benefiting me on some type like promotional, meeting new people, I don't even want to do it. Because I can go anywhere and make money. I don't really care about the money. It's bigger than the money. It's like, now I need a bigger audience. So I'm trying to tap into like out-of-state pop-up shops. Trying to jump on. I hope my folks, he come home, because we was heavy on the road. Yeah. We'd pack up the truck and we'd jump on the road. Like,
yeah, I remember you.
We'd take a tour and just pop up, smack a table up, and just meet people. I don't care if it sells.
It was a fashion show I was at, and the boy had the thing on his arm or whatever like that. He said he knew who he was. I forgot the dude's name, man. He gave me he had the glasses on. He bought, I don't know if he bought the glasses or whatever, but he had them on while he was at his pop-up shop. I forgot the young man's name, but it was dope. And I was like, yo, man, that's what's up. He said you gave him some words of encouragement and things like that or whatever. Yeah.
The glasses, this is like,
yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah.
People gonna be like, yo, I want some shades.
Yeah.
And then like, they cool.
They is cool. No, they cool. Like they and then they unisex too.
Yeah.
So
a lot of women hit me up for them.
Well, they do.
Yeah, they say I'm in the strip club and they trying to take them off my face.
Yeah.
Like, steal them. Everybody come back in the store like, man, this girl stole my glasses, bro. I need another pair.
Oh man.
This girl stole my glasses. I need another pair. So the women definitely.
What made you come up with them concepts? Because it was a lot different from the actual glasses that it was before, or was it like?
I like back in the day, you know how Nelly had the patch on his face?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, let me see how some glasses look with just all his look on the eye.
That's dope.
Because my manufacturer's like, you sure you want it on the eye? You ain't gonna be able to see. I'm like, nah, put it on my eye. I'm gonna see how that joint turn out.
Yeah.
I want people to walk up and read it. Oh, it's a new look. Oh, snap, what's that? And it's easier to give to somebody. So say I'm out, like, if I'm out at a concert and I got my bag on me, I see Meek. Take these. It's harder to, yo, what size you wear a shirt? I mean, it's easier to just, here, take these.
I never thought about it like that.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Toss them, like,
here. Here.
Yeah,
because people gonna wear them.
People gonna wear them.
They gonna wear them.
You might just see them, catch them on the story, like with the shades on.
I seen it. I seen it a lot.
Just by accident, like he just like, oh, I need some shit. Oh, some shades. He don't know what it is, but even though he not acknowledging who they is, It's on the story. It say the name.
It say the name.
I mean, somebody might see it and send it to me. You know?
And you got the logo on the side.
Yeah, and it's like the famous logo. Like this is like the logo that really turned me up with the rhinestone hoodies, the sweatsuits.
Yeah, the rhinestone hoodies was like a big commodity back in like.
That's like that's like something I'm always do every year, all year. Right?
You gonna do that? Yeah, that. Matter of fact, a couple artists wore that hoodie.
Yeah.
That I seen.
Like what really turned me up was my man, Mac.
Yeah, Mac. Yeah.
He threw that joint on. It was like.
I remember when Mac. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
He threw it on, and it was just like, oh shit, Mac got it on.
I remember that.
I'm so big on. I don't care about you knowing me.
Right.
I don't care about you knowing me. I love being unknown, just under a rock for real. But when it comes to that brand, I want you to scream the name. I want you to know that name. Just know that that's what it is. AH&L. Just know it's all hustle, no luck. And they came through New Jersey. You don't really gotta know the person that made the clothes. That's how I'm trying to get it.
So you want to be like behind the scenes.
Yeah, I don't really care to be up front. I don't care.
You want to be able to walk free and see somebody wearing your stuff.
They don't know me.
They don't know.
And I'm just like, yeah, that's a cool hat.
That's a cool hat.
Yeah, that's a cool shirt.
You know what that is? That yeah, I see where you're going at with it. That's good though, cause it's like you want to live in that. Some people just want to live. You don't want to be in the limelight.
I still want to be a regular person.
Yeah, and still
I don't care about all the recognition. People will recognize it, and people will salute you.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really care about fame. I care about generational
wealth.
That's what it's about.
That's what it's about, bro. Generational wealth.
I even thought back, like, yo, I'd rather, like, my whole goal is to do real estate.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, dang, I don't like being in the limelight. I don't like people knowing who I am. I don't really care for that. I'd rather, like, take a step back and just let the business do what it do and just flip houses, make money like that.
And just live and just let your business run on its own.
Yeah, I don't really want all of that recognition and all of that fame. I'd rather take fortune.
Fortune and the fame.
Yeah, fortune over fame every day.
You know, it's funny because I look at all the stuff that we endured in our family, like, you know, and I saw how all of y'all grew to be inspired. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Nikki does the hair thing. Mm-hmm. You know, you doing your clothing line thing. I do the podcast. Andre is, you know, doing the music thing, you know. And it's kind of like, I'm just like, yo, it's like in us.
I feel like,
you know
I feel like my grandma, she was a business
Mama?
owner.
Yeah, she was.
She wasn't a teacher, though. So you just had to pay attention. That's why I'm terrible at teaching. People be like, yo, tell us how to do it, da-da-da.
She did have real estate.
Yeah, she had real estate. She had transportation business. She did her thing. Even my pop. I wouldn't never ask questions. I'm never going to ask you how, what it take, how, da-da-da. I just look and pay attention. Like, yo, all right, so I'd rather just mess up and learn on my own. Because some people be real big on holding back information, don't really want to see you get bigger than them. Then they turn into a hater. So I wouldn't even, like, ask them. It just come out of nowhere. Like, all right, well, oh, damn, he failed doing that. I ain't doing that. Let me see if I can do this way. But I already had this idea in my head, and he did it wrong, so I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it my way. I know my way going to work. I'm not big on asking a person how, or what it takes.
What it takes. We just go out and do it.
Just do it.
You're just going to do it because that's the only way you're going to learn.
Yeah.
You got to fail.
Let me fail.
Yeah, fail.
I'm good at failing.
You know what's funny? Yeah, I failed. I failed a lot of times in life.
Yeah, let me fail. I'm going to fail. It's cool. Failure is not a bad thing.
Look, I could take a L. I just don't. It's good to take a L, but I always say just don't take no defeats. Defeats is when you stop.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yo, it's times when I wake up. Yo, it was times when I wake up in my cell and just look up like, damn, I don't even want to get up out this bed today. But that's showing that I'm defeated. That these people broke me. It's people that I grew up with that came home weirdos because they got defeated in jail and now they don't know how to operate on the streets. So now they find themselves in and out of jail, back and forth, stuck in that same age because people get locked up at 18 and come home with an 18-year-old mindset. So when you come home with an 18-year-old mindset and you 27, you're going to do the same thing that you did when you was 18. So now they stuck in jail. They stuck. Now they going from 18 to 38 now. Now in their head, they're 28. But they're 38. So it took them 10 years to go in and out of jail. Now they 38 trying to get it together. Now they 38 dealing with women that's 18. Now they 38 doing things that a 28-year-old would do. Now they 48 trying to figure out why I don't got none.
Do you feel like I've never been locked up, right? But do you feel like when you was in jail, like being institutionalized like that, do you feel like they tried to break you in there?
Man, I'm not. People make jail what it is. You make jail how you want jail to be. So when I was in jail, I took everything as an advantage. The only thing I hated was asking for stuff. So I'm not a person that's about to be like, hey, CO, can I come out and get on the phone? Nah, I'm going to just use my hour, get my 10 minutes on the phone, get my 10 minutes in the shower. I'm going to take whatever you offer me. I'm not asking you no questions. So when it comes to, like, programming, if I don't want to sit in the cell, if I'm going to sign up for programs and I'm going to get out my cell. When it was school time, we joked and laughed in school, but when it was time to work, for me to get that high school diploma, I got that high school diploma because I knew that was something that my grandma wanted me to get. So I was like, jail, people be like, jail is set up for you to fail. Jail is what you want it to be. If you want to change, if you want to be successful in life, and you go away from your family, your friends, your freedom for a long amount of time, and you come home on the same dumps, like the same stupid time, it don't make any sense of you going to jail and then blaming the system for why you failing. It's always going to be up to you how you take life or how you react to situations that you in. We was in jail. It was like, jail is like a kiddie land. Mind you, I was on a jail cell with people from 18 to 21. So it was like everybody had something to prove. Everybody wanted to be this person. But I feel like I was already that person. I had nothing to prove to people I ain't know. So
you feel like they test you when you was in there, whatever?
Even if they test you.
Yeah.
Well, it take one fight for motherfuckers to be like, all right, bro, ain't no nut. And if you come off like you really like a cool bull, and you ain't really like some tough bull that's just trying to be somebody that you not, motherfuckers know how to read energy. That's something that jail will teach you because we're around men and we're around emotions all day. So if I catch a nigga on the phone and he's screaming at his girl, I don't look at him as weak because you can't control a woman while you in the cell. Let the woman do what she want. When I called home and I was talking to a lady that I was dealing with, I don't want to know what you're doing out there. I control the conversation to the point where I just want to know if you're doing good. If you in school, how was school? If you work, how was work? How was your day? All right, I'm going to holler at you. I ain't asking what club you go to, what time you got in. All right, if you want to come see me, come see me. I ain't beasting on you to come see me. I ain't asking you why you missed the visit. I don't do none of that because I don't put myself in positions where it'll upset me. I get mad. I ain't about to ask you questions where I know that the answer can be something negative. It can change my whole mindset. Now I'm laying in my bed thinking about what you do, da-da-da, and I don't want that on my mind. I'm already away worrying about if my family good. So I don't need a woman on my mind to stress me out, anything like that. I'm in here trying to get myself together. If you out there doing you, I'm going to come home and I'm going to pass you. You wasn't never really on my level anyway. That's how I look at jail. It's always how you take it. Motherfuckers always trying to blame people for why they fail. And that's not how it's supposed to be. To me.
So when you came out, that's why you was on a different mindset. Because I feel like when you came out, you was more. Maybe I didn't see it, but I feel like when we talked, you seemed like you was determined when you came out because you knew what jail was. Yeah. So you came home and you were just like, oh, I got the freedom and I got the time to do exactly what I want to do.
When I came home, I was like, jail, it's easy to go back because I've been in jail 3 times.
So, wait a minute, what?
I've been to that box 3 times.
Okay. Wait a minute, how did you get in the box? I mean, not to go off the subject, but how did you get into the box 3 times?
Nah, One time I was fighting.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
Okay, I got you.
yeah,
You good.
so it's like,
I get you.
Even when I went to jail for something dumb in jail, like it's like, damn, it's easy as hell to go to jail.
Okay.
So on the streets, I know it's easy to go to jail. So I'm like, I ain't really beat to be going in and out of jail. I don't want to be one of them people that people look at like, oh, he always in jail. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Even at this point in my age, if something, God forbid, happened, don't tell nobody that I'm in jail. Like, that was cool how we in jail, we young. But I'm 28 years old. Why the fuck I want people to post me and say free me?
Yeah.
Why y'all think I want a picture on social media floating around of me in a jumper? I don't want nobody to see me like this. This is the lowest point of my life. You think I really want to sit here and have people look at this and see this? Nah, I want people to see me in my clothes, see me as fly, see me as the bull. I don't know motherfucker that's sitting in a jail cell smiling on a video camera. Nah, I'm not going to be talking to nobody if I'm in jail. Because I got a lot of people that's behind me. So if I end up in jail, I let a lot of people down. You think I want people to see that? Nah. Now I failed. I failed again. And failure is not something that I really want people to see. I want motherfuckers to see success. Now, if you ask me how I got it, I'm going to let you know. I failed a lot of times. I'm going to keep it 100. Nothing here is easy. I ain't get anything easy. So when it comes to me going to jail, I'm not honoring jail.
Right. It ain't nothing to be proud about.
At all.
You know what I mean? It's just like...
the funny thing is, right?
Yeah.
My man, he did 10 years. He got locked up when he was 16. He did 10 years. He came home. He know everything about patients. He's smart as hell. I'm talking about, like, he real smart. Like, book smart. Like, he real smart. It's just, when he get put in situations, he tend to throw patients out the window. So I'm sitting here, he back in jail. He got 5 more years plus a new charge. So he talking to me. He like, damn, bro, I let you down. I'm like, why you think you let me down? He like, cuz, bro, I just think, like, you always here for us. You always here for us. You always here for us. Like, you had the platform for us to all win, and nobody really took it. He like, so if you was to fall today, tomorrow, nobody there to pick you up. He like, and I know that. He like, it's crazy. Like, dang, like, I really feel like I let you down. I feel like everybody around you let you down. I never looked at it like that. I never looked at it as motherfuckers letting me down, the motherfuckers picking me up. Because I never looked for help. So I'm like, I can't agree with him. Because I never felt that way. I felt like, all right, you came home, you tried to do what you wanted to. Like, you tried it. He had a job, he did what he did, and he just was put in a situation where he thought a different way, and it ended up in him going back to jail. I ain't never going to shun him for that. I ain't going to tell him he's stupid or nothing like that.
Right.
I'm going to just tell him to pick the ball up, start balling again.
Yeah.
It's just, everybody gets set back. So even though you're in a situation where you in a box, paying to talk to somebody on the phone every day, it don't make you any less of a man than me.
Right.
All because you don't got the money that I got, it don't make you more or less a man than me. Like,
right.
We all still the same.
Yeah.
You just made a decision that put you back in there.
He made a decision. That's it.
But that don't make him dumb. I feel like that don't make him dumb. Just, some people get put in situations where they think different.
You know what I think it is, though? I think in his situation, you know, your homie looked up to you and he saw what he was doing. I guess he felt like it was a disappointment because he probably felt like, even though you feel the way you do, but it's like, damn, man, I let one of my friends down again. You know what I'm saying? Because you may not, believe it or not, you probably led by example and he saw that. You know what I mean? And sometimes when you lead by example, you not be fully aware. And the fact that he saw that coming from you, and even though he was down and then he came back, he was like, damn, but you know, we all make mistakes. Like you said, you gave him some words of encouragement. You wasn't trying to down him or nothing like that. You know, look, come home, get it back on track again. Like you said, he made a choice. You know, one thing in life, man, I always tell people, man, when you wake up, man, you always have a choice. You always got a choice to do something. He just chose the wrong choice. Unfortunately, he got to be sit down for a little bit, but that doesn't mean when he come back out, he not going to come back 10 times stronger. And you got him in his corner. So, you know, now it's like, look, I always tell people, you're going to do what you want. Like, but I'm going to tell you, like where I think where we should go with it. But you still your own man. But the choice you make is your choice.
You probably don't even remember, but I remember I just bought a car. I bought a white Cadillac.
I remember.
We used to be in a car 4 deep every day riding around. We used to be on the phone like, yo, why the hell are y'all riding around so deep? No, bro, like y'all don't need to be that deep. Why y'all riding around that deep? I ain't never listened.
I know.
Dang, like we in this car, we in the caddy, we riding around. This how we living, we thugging.
But I had to tell you because like, nah, man. Like I was like, yo, man, tell all them dudes to get away from your car, man. Just like I just saw the trouble coming. But you know what I mean? As a brother, man, I would feel like, you know, I'm not gonna sit up there and tell you something wrong, you know. But it wasn't like I was. One thing about it, out of all of us, I never was the one. I'm gonna tell you the game, but I always say you gonna live your own truth. You got to go through it. It wouldn't be right as a brother to not tell you. But I ain't gonna come and try to snatch you from where you at and sit you down. Like, no, I'm like, you know what? He his own man. He gotta figure it out. But as a brother, I'm gonna tell you, like, nah.
That's how I am with my younger brothers. One of them called me the other day, like, yo, I need. You can find this, that, and the third. I'm like, yo, you're doing good right now. Just be patient. Yeah. Because it was a time when I wasn't patient, and me not being patient, I did 5 years. So, and within them 2 weeks, a situation came up to where everybody was on now. So it's like, damn, I could have waited 2 weeks, 14 days, and then I would have been cool.
That's it.
I be trying to tell him like, yo, and just be patient, just chill. Then I feel like every time something happened to him, it's my fault.
Ain't your fault.
Nah, they always try to blame it on me.
Oh,
even
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, nah, yo, just chill. Just take your time. It's going to come around. Nobody really... Just take your time. It's all about you taking your time.
Patience is a virtue, man. And people don't understand how much of it is when it comes to that, having patience. You know, patience is just being grateful, man. Just sitting still. Something I'm learning myself, bro.
Sitting still, right?
Sitting still. Something I'm learning. Because before, I didn't know what that was. You know what's crazy? Somebody was like, yo, you want everything to happen so fast. And it's like, yo, man, it's like, I feel like it's not happening the way I want to. But if you just sit still, everything always happen the way. Because we can either move in a spiritual mindset or we can move in a human mindset. Sometimes we got to move in a spiritual mindset and just know that whatever you put in is what you're going to get out.
You ever like pay attention to like how fast you wake up in the morning?
No.
So I used to be the person to pop up and just jet out the house. Do everything I gotta do and jet out the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be that person to pop up, brush my teeth, shower, take a little snack, get dressed, I'm out the door. Probably 20 minutes tops, like on that type of time. But now I'm laying there for a minute. I'm getting all my thoughts together. I get up, I hit the stretch, I look at myself in the mirror, I brush my teeth, I do everything, I take my time. I'm patient with starting my day because when I was rushing to get out the house to start my day, I wouldn't be on point. So I would rush to get out the house. I would forget my phone. So now I got to bust a U-turn, park back up the house, get my phone. Yeah. I get my phone. I go do what I got to do. I leave my keys on the counter. I get in the car. Where my keys at? Damn, man. Because my brain ain't really even like...
You're not processing everything in the morning. You just rushing because you know everything. So you all over the place.
Yeah, all over the place. So it's really like, man, it starts from when you wake up in the morning. You really got to be patient.
You know, one thing is I do when I wake up, like you said, I stretch for about 5 to 10 minutes. You know, and after I stretch for 5 to 10 minutes, I read for like an hour. You know, after I read or whatever, then it's like I plan, you know, podcasting, the show, whatever like that. I do that, and then after I do that, then I start my day. You know what I'm saying? And then at some point, if I want to do like a little 20-minute cardio, you know, somewhere along that's good, because what it does is, you know, your routine starts to come into play. You start to be disciplined, so nothing can come in, take you away from what you got to do. Because, you know, some people got vices, bad vices, whatever. And the one thing, if you want to ever be successful, right? So let's say you won a lottery, right? Right? Some people win the lottery, so if they doing something now that's not really good, so say if I drink a lot, right? I'm going to drink even more when I got the money. I'm going to smoke more now that I got the money. But if I discipline myself now when I get the money, those vices that are not good for me, it's not a big problem because I know what I'm doing. And I think that's why a lot of people, you know, everybody want the money, right? But it's not about the money. It's about the individual. So once you get the money, you know where you at.
Right. You know who you are.
You know who you are. It's like, oh, I ain't doing that. I'm chilling. I'm good. You want to be a good, solid person when you have that money. Because a lot of people, when they get money not used to it, they do a lot of dumb stuff with it.
Bad. They already got the bad situation.
No investing. I tell people all the time, put your money in the stock market. You know what I mean? I always say this, if you got cable, you got Comcast and all that, you should have stock in Comcast. You go to Dunkin' Donuts, you should have stock in Dunkin' Donuts. I don't care if you put $10, $20 in that, put whatever money that you can, whatever these stocks is, because at the end of the day, whether it fluctuate or not, it's a true investment. You know what I mean? You got something for yourself. Don't get me wrong, banks is cool, but the stock market is even better because now what you're doing is you're building a portfolio for more assets. You want more assets than anything. Because that's how the rich people do it. They got assets. Like you said, real estate, you got real estate. You got something to lend over now. You got stocks now, so if something happened, you got that because you can borrow against it and still make money on it.
Yeah, real, like, and like, I'm gonna say in assets, I'm probably like 225. I got in assets.
That's good.
And that's why I tell. It's not even. I don't care about the money.
Right.
So that's why I love real estate. The real estate business is like flip and flip. That's really like a thing that I'm really trying to like go crazy with because I see a lot of motherfuckers successful in it. I bought a house for $60,000. I probably put like $20,000 into it. I got it appraised. It's worth $155,000. Like I can do that. Say you do that in 6 times in a year. You buy this house, fix it up, sell it. Buy this house, fix it up, sell it. Buy this house, fix it up, sell it. This money is money that just gonna keep going to a savings account. This is gonna go to a savings account. The only thing I'm touching out of this money is the money to buy another house and fix the other house up.
There you go.
The money, it's to the point where I don't care about the money.
You don't care about the money.
It's for the kids.
Right. But they don't see. People don't know that though, bro.
And
you know what I'm saying?
You want to know what people do? They choose money over relationships. So
yeah, they do.
They tie their emotions to the money instead of tying their emotions to the relationship. So say like we have an experience where money gets fucked up. It's my fault. You know it's my fault. I know it's my fault. Now we arguing why it happened. We both know why it happened. So now you cut me off because I fucked up money. I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna tell you like, all right, because I don't want to lose my friend. I don't want to lose my brother. So it's like, we can always get the money back. We're going to figure this shit out together. You just fucked up this time. You feel me? Don't mean that probably the next time I might fuck up.
Right.
It's just something that happened that probably needed to happen. So we can both learn from this fuck up.
Facts.
I mean, niggas really shun they folks for fucking up the money. And really like let that piece of paper tear up the entire situation.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, man, that shit be like...
It's crazy, ain't it?
That's why I tell everybody, man, it'd be friendships. I'd rather choose you over that money.
Money come and go.
My man, like, yo, he always stressed to me, bro, I'm in a good situation right now. I'm in a good situation right now, because of money. But, cuz...
You're living every day.
You rich as hell. Your character is who you is. The money gonna come. Stop doing that. Stop thinking that because you don't have money right now that you're not who you is, because money don't make who you is. Like, I can have $1 in my account. I'm going to still wake up and smile because even though I'm waking up and I'm free every day, I can go get more money. Like, that's what I keep trying to tell my one man. He was just impatient and didn't want to listen and chasing his dollar, and it turned around, and now he in a bad situation. I really be trying to stress that money isn't everything. Everybody be like, why you say that? Why you say that? Because I've been through situations where money fucked up everything. Because of money, it fucked up everything. So now I sit back and I say money is not everything. It can't be everything because it fucked up a lot of shit. Yo, this clothing shit, this clothing line, this business, it brought more negative shit than positive shit. And I still find myself still trying to do it because I feel like it can still save me in the long run. But
it will. It
the
has.
whole situation, I'm doing good, but I lost a lot of people. I mean,
you know, I'm gonna tell you something. You ain't lose nobody. They was never meant to be there for you, bro. And that's real shit. Even if you gotta understand something. Like I learned this too. I lost a lot of friends, people that I thought that was my friends, right? And you know what? I had to sit back and think about it. It's like, yo, when you about to get that breaking point in your life, when you about to soar to another level, certain people just can't go with you. They can't. You got love for them, but they can't, because this is the thing. Like you said, it's not about the money, you know, it's about relations and all like that. Think about it. If your relationship is so core, like the way it's supposed to be, and the way it is, it should never get in between any of that, not even in success, because you're still my friend. But what happens is that once you reach a certain tier in life and where you going, people don't have a mindset. They don't think like you think. They not on that level. They can't go. You know what I wish the best for you. I ain't got no regrets on you or nothing. And just move on and just walk away from it. Because in life, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You're gonna have friends, you're gonna lose friends. They're gonna either be there for a season or a reason, a blessing or a lesson. It's just what it is, bro. That's just part of life. You know what I mean? And trust me, the right people, when you go in the right direction, the right people come towards you to be in your life. Trust me. Trust me, man.
Nah, that's real shit.
You know what I mean? The right people.
Now it's like motherfuckers coming up. Like now I'm meeting people that I mean got the same mindset.
There you go. That's the people you want to be around, because that's gonna make you better. You know what I mean? You got people that think business savvy and things like that. I tell you this right now, man. I could tell you, like, I never forget this, right? So I was like, somebody was asking, like, damn, man, you like nobody know where you live at. I said, I don't. It takes a while. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody deserves to know where you live at. You know what I mean? Because that's my personal space. You gotta earn that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the same way though.
Yeah, you gotta earn that. I mean, I may be cool with you for a while and all that. You may be all, but you know, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it no way. But it's like, yo, this is where my family's at. This is where my folks is at.
You never know when something going to happen.
Yeah, never going to happen.
You know, I don't worry about you knowing where I live at.
Yeah, no, you don't even know where all that. No, you cool. Thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's the way you got to move now, man. And unfortunately, that's the way society is. So, like, when you doing stuff like this and you about something and it's growing, yeah, everybody gonna want to be next to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying not to trust nobody, but everybody gonna want something or say something or be a part, even whether it's good or bad. And it's up to you. Like you say, when you're in prison, you know, I'll even say this. By you going to prison, that was your reasoning of lesson to where you at now. To read people's energy, to be in that environment, to know what it's like. So when you came out here doing this, now you know what to do. You know?
Yeah, motherfuckers don't get that side.
There you go.
Because you can be out here and be blinded.
There you go.
The whole time you living. You don't even really know what's going on around you.
There you go.
In prison, you observe a lot.
You observe a lot. You sit back and you just watch people.
You want to know what's crazy?
What's
it's
that?
to the point where, like, in prison, say, like, all right, you get this guy that come in the day space and he hype.
Yeah.
So he like, yo, I got next on any of them phones. You feel me? So you know you got next on one of the phones. So now you just gotta keep paying attention to this person and see how he gonna react when the phone hang up. Right. So now, all right, say the phone hang up and he starts walking over the phone, you gotta have a decision on what you're gonna do. So you can either like act rational and act how he act, or just be like, yo, cuz you know I got next on his phone, and that don't even like stop the situation, because he can come crazy, right? But it's just all about reading people and seeing and just taking chances on how like in situations shit like that. Like it's always like put you on a crazy ass situation to the point where now it's like, damn, am I going to fight this nigga? Or how this nigga gonna come? It be kind of like you ask, is it worth it? Like over the phone, or just like, you know what? I'll let him go, and then I'll just go next, and then if he does it again, then we have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can do that. You definitely can do that, but people see that.
Yeah.
So say you let that person touch that phone.
Now everybody, but no,
They
I'm
paying
next. You let him
attention.
go, yeah.
Nah, boy, you ain't going.
Yeah.
Just let him
You
take
give
your
a
turn.
shirt, yeah.
You just took your turn. We
Yeah.
out here for an hour.
Right.
But this is the type of shit that they want us to go through.
Yeah.
This is the type of conflict that they want us to go through. Because now we animals to them. Because we already in cages, you feel me? So that happened to me.
You fought the ball or you what?
This happened, right? Yeah. So I was on my way home. I probably had like 3-4 months left. I'd come out the box. So I just came out of the box. All right, so is the city that got their phone? My city ain't have no phone. I'm probably like the only person from the city on this tier.
Okay.
So it was a Trenton phone. So Trenton is closer to Camden. So I had to get in with them. So I'm last on their phone. I don't mind being last because I only want like 5 minutes on the phone. I take my shower. I chill, just jump on the phone. The person that was on the phone is a worker. Workers is out all day. They on the phone all day. So he on the phone for probably like 45 minutes. Now, he took everybody else's turn. To me, he took everybody else's turn. Y'all ain't say nothing to this man while he was doubling back. So now it's my turn. So when he hang up the phone, I go get the phone. The other person, the person that was second, goes get the phone. So now it's a conflict. Now,
oh man,
I'm telling him like, yo, it's over for you. Like, I gotta get my phone call. I'm sorry that you missed your phone call because you let your man take your phone call.
Okay.
They not seeing it like that.
Okay.
We end up fighting. Now I gotta spend my last 4 months in a box. You feel me? So it's like always.
It's like it's a choice.
It's a choice you gotta make. Now, if I would have been like, nah, go ahead, you got it. The next day, I'm probably never gonna see the phone again.
Because then the other person.
Just because now the tear seeing that I'm letting people get over. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's the type of decisions that's going on.
I ain't never been in that tough spot. Or what you could have did was like, you know what? I see the situation. It don't look good. I don't like this energy. I'm just gonna go back and just get my phone call later because I'm not trying to deal with it. You can't do that?
Nah.
Dang, man.
Nah.
I wouldn't even know what to say to this.
For an hour, you feel me?
Oh yeah.
It's an hour.
I wouldn't even know what to tell. I guess man, I don't even know what to say. I guess you just like, you know what it is. I guess I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah, man. Put you in them type of situations.
Yeah.
Like we could have waited and fought in a room, but in situations like that, people get to talking, and I'm like, all right, man, I ain't about to play with nobody. I ain't about to have.
That is a tight situation to be in.
But that's what I'm talking about. You get put into them situations, but when a person that's just dealing with regular everyday life don't get put into those situations, so they don't be observant to how things can escalate and be crazy and chaos. So me coming home, I already know how crazy things can get. So I come home calm, cool, and collected. I don't come home the same person that I used to be. People know me for like I was just smack somebody, I'm hooking somebody, I'm letting my temper just overrun it. But now I'm cool, I'm calm, and now they start seeing this person that's just like, all right, cool, whatever. All right, cool, whatever.
Did you ever thought about talking, like having like just a thought, right? Not now, in the near future. In the near future. 'Cause I know you said something like, yeah, well, they say, why you don't do this or why you don't do that? But you ever thought about maybe in the near future when you at a certain point of like talking to young kids? And
the thing is, that's another funny thing. Like how you say crazy how stuff just be popping up. I'm sitting outside the store. My store. A pastor pull up. He think I'm just a dude just standing on the corner. He called me over like, yo, do you need help? I got a church. I see you standing on this corner. So I'm like, nah, I don't really need no help. I'm like, nah, this my clothing store right here. So his eyes open wide, like, yeah. He had got out his car, came into the store and bought clothes, and then came up to me like, yo, will you be interested in talking to the youth? Like, I got some guys, da-da-da-da. So I'm like, yeah, just give me a call. So he's like, yo, I'm serious. Like, I'm going to call you. I'm like, yo, just call me. I don't really care about talking to anybody. I'm going to just tell them what it is. Yeah. Like, I'm going to put them on game. I ain't going to tell them nothing wrong. So it's crazy how people will see you and then not really know until you get to talking.
And he bought some stuff.
Yeah, but he just pulled up. Like, just seeing me standing on the corner outside of the store. Just me standing there, he judged that I was just a dude on the corner until I had to tell him, like, yo, I probably look like these guys, but
that's crazy.
I got stuff going on. I mean,
And that's a good ally to have, like, especially, a person to a church and is talking to the youth. But that'd be dope, though, once you do that. Once he call you. Did he call you yet?
nah, he ain't called me yet.
Yeah, he'll call you.
Yeah, he probably is. He was really hype about like doing it. So
Yeah, he won't call you.
that was a crazy ass situation. Like to see how like that came about.
Right.
And he bought clothes. It's like every time somebody come in there, I tried to make the story to the point where they feel like, yo, all right, I gotta buy something out of here. Like it's so nice in here.
I know.
So nice here.
Yeah, you got it set up. You got it set up dope in there, man. Yeah. If you before we get out of here, bro, is it anything that you feel like is it anything you would tell your old self before we get out of here? What would you tell your old self?
My old self.
Yeah, what would you tell your old self? You could go back. What would you tell your old self?
I feel like I'm gonna tell my old self everything happened for a reason. Nothing was a failure because if you ain't do what you did, you wouldn't be here how you here. So if I can go back and change anything that I had going on, I wouldn't change nothing at all. I'd do it all over again. I go to jail. I do every single last thing over again, just to get put back into the same situation. Because everything was a lesson and everything I learned from. So I wouldn't change anything. I won't alter anything. I won't want anything more because to me, I'm all right. Everything's all good. So
that's dope. And tell everybody where they can find your store and your Instagram at and everything.
So you can find Sturdy Hustlers at 4102 Westfield Avenue, Pensacola, New Jersey. Our social media is sturdyhustlers.co, and our clothing page is ahnl.co. My page is youngboss_. This is all on Instagram. We sell shirts, socks. We got sneakers. We got hoodies, sweatsuits, hats. We got everything. And 30 things come to those who hustle. So remember, if you hustle, you get whatever you want. Hard work, dedication, and staying consistent.
Definitely pays off.
Pays off a lot.
I mean, okay, episode 116 is a wrap, bro. Appreciate you being here, man. Love you, man. Until the next episode, once again, like I always tell everybody, man, make sure you always to love yourself. We out of here. Peace.